These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Search for a Valley hit-and-run suspect is on after a deadly crash near the Loop 202 and 40th Street Sunday morning. Investigators with DPS telling ABC15 began with the driver losing control, going over the median to the opposite-facing lanes. We're told a Good Samaritan got out of her car and tried to help, but was then struck by a car swerving to avoid the wreck. That woman later dying at the hospital. Loose tire from the first wreck causing a separate crash involving 3 cars. One driver was arrested for DUI. Driver in the very first crash allegedly took off on foot and has not been found. To Peoria, where authorities are looking for a hiker who disappeared over the weekend. Peoria police releasing this flyer asking for the public for help in finding 20-year-old Luke Winenberg. They say he was last seen just before 3 in the afternoon near his home at 126th Avenue and Westland Road. His car was found a few miles west of his home in a desert area. Peoria police say today will be the final day of large-scale search operations as they've exhausted all reasonable search efforts. Contact Peoria police if you have any information. The next step toward the first execution in Arizona in more than 3 years. Aaron Gunchie's waiving his right to a clemency hearing, opting not to ask for reprieve from his death sentence during a hearing this morning. He's set to be put to death March 19th. New report shows heat deaths in the valley declined in 2024. Data shows 602 confirmed deaths, with older adults, those experiencing homelessness, and drug users the most impacted. While it's the first year-to-year decrease since 2014, heat deaths are 10 times higher compared to a decade ago. Arizona State University expanding its presence downtown. They're building a new health headquarters off 4th Street in Fillmore. Renderings show the plans for the medical campus, which will focus on high-tech health solutions and research. We're taking a closer look at those plans tonight on ABC 15 News at 6.
Normally, it's about an 8.5 hour trip with stops. It took about 26 hours in total.
Now, talk about a nightmare on the roads as we turn to an Operation Safe Roads report. This weekend, snowfall up in the high country causing chaos on the roads. A slew of crashes closing I-40 for hours. Drivers reaching out to ABC 15 telling us they were stranded for hours. National Weather Service says areas around Flagstaff saw as much as 20 inches of snow Friday. With more winter weather expected this week, ABC 15 wants to make sure you're prepared to hit potentially snowy roads. Just in case you become stranded, ADOT has a list of must-haves for every vehicle, including a fully charged phone, water, winter coats and gear, plus first aid kits, flashlight with extra batteries, a small bag of sand or kitty litter for wheel traction, safety flares, and snacks. Our Operation Safe Roads team taking a closer look at winter weather safety on the highways and how ADOT prepares for big snowstorms like these. That's coming up tonight at 5. Right now, a rally for justice and fight for change. Community groups remembering Emily Pike and advocating for missing and murdered Indigenous women. Rally is planned this afternoon to honor the 14-year-old girl who was found murdered after being reported missing. Now, there's a push at the Capitol to increase awareness for cases like hers. Josh Cristianto shows us how. NFL free agency is officially underway, and the Arizona Cardinals are already loading up for next season. Linebacker Josh Sweat, fresh off a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles, is headed to Glendale on a 4-year, $76 million contract. $41 million of that guaranteed. Move reunites Sweat and Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon, who ran the Eagles defense in 2021 and 2022.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, and we've got another storm system coming in tomorrow that's going to put us in weather action mode here in the valley and across the high country as more rain and snow come to Arizona. Tomorrow's going to be dry for most of the day in the valley, but starting after about 5 o'clock, we're going to bring in a chance for showers, and it will increase to about 70% late tomorrow night with a slight chance of isolated thunderstorms in the mix as well. We're also going to pick up some breezes. That will start in the afternoon as we reach a high of 78 degrees. Right near average for this time of the year. But take a look at Futurecast. 5 o'clock, we start to bring in that slight chance for showers, and then it's go time. 8, 9, 10, even 11 o'clock tomorrow night, with slight chances of lingering showers into the Wednesday forecast as well. So we could pick up about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain in the valley and about 1 to 3 inches of snow in the Flagstaff area. Winds are going to pick up too, and then we'll do it all again on Thursday. Another weather action day, and even stronger storm with more rain and snow across Arizona.